guys, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Natalie, and today we're going to be talking about how music can improve your mental health. This is a series that I have been doing, so I will make sure to link some of the previous ones that I've done, but today is going to be specifically about music. Just like the other videos I have done, I will be talking about two articles. So the information that I'm giving to you is based on those articles, besides my personal addition to this video. The first article talks about what happens in the brain when music hits the ear. So it's going to get very detailed, but then it talks about how researchers investigated how listening to music affects cognitive function. And it says they did find that music enhanced cognitive performance, but how is not that clear. They speculated that it might help organize the firing of nerve cells in the part of the brain responsible for higher functions. With that being said, the results were minimal and short term. They did another study looking at music and how it affects your mood. And they said most, but not all of the research showed music to reduce depression. Other studies showed music being able to decrease pain, depression, and disability. So, I think with some of the other videos that I've done and talked about articles that did research, on how certain things affect your mental health, I feel like there's not a whole lot of definitive research saying that these things will markedly improve your mental health. But I think what the articles are saying and what I believe is that every little bit helps. So if you can listen to music, if you can eat the right foods, if you exercise, if you get out for fresh air, they're not all going to make huge differences, but every little thing is going to do a little bit, and maybe that little bit will actually be significant enough. And the last study that this first article looked at was a study on patients who had heart attacks. And directly quoted from the article, it says, almost as soon as the music began, the patients who were listening showed a drop in their heart rates, breathing rates, and their heart's oxygen demands. Psychological testing also demonstrated lower levels of anxiety. So I used to be a massage therapist, and it was a long time ago. I'm not active anymore, but obviously music was a part of that therapy. And what I learned in school and what I found to be true in my practice was if you could play music that was slower than the average heart rate, then you would help that person. And even I would feel it as a person doing massage, that would help relax me. So I don't know why that is. It's very interesting how that happens, but I definitely know that to be true. That, one, music is relaxing, and two, I do think that it can slow the heart rate and help you relax. So going from music being able to slow your heart rate, I do think that it can also raise your heart rate. So the second article actually talks about how a study found people who listened to upbeat music could improve their moods and boost their happiness in just 2 weeks. The American Music Therapy Association reports that music therapy can achieve goals such as managing stress, enhancing memory, and alleviating pain. Then it goes into a study talking about music and how it affects surgery patients. And the two big responses that they found, and again, big is relative, but they did find that it decreased anxiety and it also decreased pain. And in some of the patients that it decreased the pain, they didn't even need pain medication, or they didn't need as much of it. Lastly, it talks about how music is low risk. And the reason that it's low risk is because it's easily accessible, it's non-invasive, and it's non-expensive. I know I've talked about listening to music before in one of my videos where I talk about very relaxing things to do, but you may know that I listen to music all the time. So when I wake up in the morning, I listen to relaxing music or meditative music. I'll listen to morning mantras, which I'll link one below so you can see what that is. And I mean, when I'm getting ready in the morning, putting makeup on, showering, cleaning, cooking, exercising, doing yoga, driving, which is, I'm sure everyone does. When I meditate, and even when I go to bed at night, I will put on some music, and not necessarily music where there's singing, or I don't really listen to affirmations at night. I just find voices distracting unless it's Enya. I can listen to Enya when I go to sleep. Otherwise, it's I guess meditative music, but it's at different frequencies. So they say some frequencies allow you to feel certain ways. So higher frequencies may kind of get you more upbeat, more energetic, whereas lower frequencies are going to help you relax and reduce anxiety and, I don't know, just feel calmer. So I tend to listen to the frequencies that have a lower megahertz. The other time I listen to music is if I'm doing any kind of required reading or any kind of research, like for YouTube videos. I'll put on some classical music because it's calming, but I do feel like it helps me focus a little bit. And I don't know how to explain that, but I do listen to music when I'm doing that. I'll make sure to link some videos below that I listen to. It's videos on YouTube that do this meditation music and also do the music that I listen to at night. I'll also make sure to link the 2 articles that I've discussed. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you can be notified when my next video comes out. I hope you're having a great day, and until next time.